What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as the S&P 500. So yesterday we left off discussing the possibilities of seeing some of these major altcoins and cryptocurrencies actually break through their price ceiling and start to head up higher. Now we did come with the slight prediction that it would happen closer to the 22nd of February. Today is actually the 18th. So we are getting very close to that, that target date in about 4 days. Now, what's interesting is we're starting to see these altcoins and cryptocurrencies react very different than what we've seen in the past. Quite a bit of uncertainty has unfolded in the market, and we're starting to see these cryptocurrencies break through price ceilings and then reverse downwards. So in today's video specifically, I want to actually, really understand where exactly these cryptocurrencies are moving to. Discussing the possibilities of breaking through and closing above these resistances, and then discussing how much higher we could be heading to. So if you guys are invested in any of these altcoins, including XRP, definitely make sure to watch the video to the end. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. Alright guys, so yesterday I made a video basically talking about how time is pretty much running out for some of these major altcoins, including XRP. We actually managed to break above 29,000 subs and are just a couple of subs away from from hitting 30,000 subscribers on the channel, which is just absolutely insane and incredible. But I really want to just dive right into the technical analysis, as I know this is really the main focus on the channel here. I've actually been getting a ton of different DMs as for other altcoins to look into and discuss, and I'm really just debating about doing so. It just is going to make these episodes go a little bit longer than the normal 10 to 15 minute videos that we come out with. And if you guys are okay with that, then it is something I do have to consider. But looking at the top 10 cryptocurrencies, Binance Coin, which is insane, I didn't even see this, is now number 4 in the top 10 cryptos, up 35% to the day, with Bitcoin not really moving at all. Ethereum up 5%, Cardano up 7%. We have XRP not moving, Litecoin barely moving. I just want to jump into this article before we get into the technical analysis. This is a CNBC article. It says number 2 cryptocurrency Ethereum soars to record high as Bitcoin rally continues. So basically the key points were that Ethereum, the world's second largest digital cryptocurrency, hits a record high. The price of Ethereum hit pretty much $1,900 during morning trade in Asia, but has since pared some gains according to CoinDesk data. The rally in Bitcoin which surpassed 52,000 for the first time on Wednesday, is helping push this up as well. So honestly, we have to really just dive into the technical analysis, get this better understanding of what exactly is happening, and then where we could be pretty much anticipating these markets to move to. So I just want to flash through some of these major altcoins. We have XRP here, we have Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, and then we have Litecoin, and then the S&P 500. So I'm going to start with XRP and then slowly switch on over to these other cryptocurrencies. So to jump right into things, as you guys remember in the past, market manipulation is something we really have to consider, especially in markets of the sort, especially with what we're dealing with right now, how the media has really taken over crypto and really pushed it to levels we've never seen before, especially some of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok as well. These major influencing platforms are really pushing these to all-time highs and prices we have never seen before. And when we look at the past in 2017, these bull runs and these rallies that have happened, we have to consider that there wasn't nearly as much volume and there wasn't nearly as much influence as there is now, which really no one thought we would see again. And the fact that we're seeing this now really sets the bar for how much higher these cryptocurrencies can go to. So in reference to XRP and a target analysis, this goes without saying compared to yesterday's video. I do still believe that we do have this uptrend. There is some sort of ascending triangle still forming on the coin. You can see where this uptrend does take place. I have it drawn in green. I can remove this downtrend right here. So you can pretty much see where that double top formed the past couple of days. This was back on the 13th and I think the 14th of February, yep. And then we saw the immediate reversal, which was something that we actually shorted and made a couple $1,000s off of right off the bat for the short to the downside. We then thought there was a good opportunity to buy in long and then swing this back up. And honestly, if you did buy in somewhere around this uptrend, right, or somewhere around this reversal right here, you would still be up money, just not to the rate that we were all anticipating. But I do think we are still going to be headed up higher. I don't think, we have seen just yet a reversal. We haven't yet broken through the 4-hour moving average. We did see a bullish flip on not only the MACD, but on the 4-hour moving averages. So there is still this slight possibility that we could see a small correction in the price if it continues to play out. But I wouldn't guarantee that until we see prices close below the daily and the 4-hour moving averages. You can see the daily I'm pulling up right now is very low right here. Granted, I wouldn't say that. If we break through the 4-hour moving average, then we could consider possible reversal back down to 40 cents on this coin. But I don't think we're going to be seeing that. When you look at the daily chart, you can see a beautiful uptrend that's forming. You can see clearly where the higher lows are being set, 1, 2, 3. And you can see the immediate uncertainty that's forming right now, which could lead to a swing back to the upside. And the way all these other altcoins are playing out, it really seems like volume is not just yet over, and we are going to be seeing more volume trickle down into XRP and these altcoins in the near future. So the target is still set as the 22nd around here. You can see right here, maybe the 22nd to the 24th would be pretty much where this ascending triangle does want to close. And I do think we are primed right now for XRP to see that swing that I've been talking about. I do think target is set at around 62 cents, this top resistance right here, as the other altcoins are really starting to just take forward and explode through their resistances, which is blowing my mind. And we'll talk about that in a second. I do think volume is going to be moving into XRP2. We've seen it in the past, and I do believe that we are going to see it again. And I do think that in the next couple of days, we will be seeing XRP swing back up to the 62 cents, closer to the last week in February. So I'm fairly bullish on XRP as the markets are trending out. Obviously, we need to spend quite a bit of time right here looking at this 4-hour moving average. If anyone does plan on buying in, I know if when I buy in, I am going to be putting a stop loss around this price level right here, where the the moving averages on the 4-hour. This cuts it right around 50 cents right now. This is just as like a precursor to if we do decide to reverse lower and we do decide to break below the 4-hour moving average, I'll at least be able to not lose as much profit as if I didn't have a stop loss opened. Then I would pretty much just be losing money all the way back down to where I believe would be the target price if we did decide to break bearish, which would be closer to 40 cents. So I would save myself about 10 cents of reversal, which is a great thing to have, especially in today's markets. To be able to create stop losses and to be able to create leverage trades is a good tool to use, especially when trading in crypto. Just want to switch that over, bring the fish tank back. I don't know why it's not loading. Yep, there it goes. So now to move on to these other altcoins, as we discussed, the target for XRP would be closer to about 62 cents moving forward in the end of February. I would say closer to about the 21st to 22nd would be where I would anticipate a slow reversal back to recovery to retest that 62 cent barrier. Now to jump into these other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, we have Litecoin, which have all pretty much broken through its top resistance right here. For Litecoin, it was closer to $230. For Bitcoin, it was closer to $49,000. Ethereum, we had it set at $1850, and they've all managed to actually break through resistance here. And this is what we discussed yesterday, and I'll continue to discuss this today. On Ethereum and Bitcoin, you can see pretty much what we discussed. There was a clear resistance here. It seems like we're pretty much ending the major ascending triangle that pretty much started all the way back in December. And we've had pretty much over 2 months now of the slow consolidation where we have been fairly good creating these higher low, positions that have allowed us to break through these resistances over and over and over again. So I do believe moving forward within Ethereum as well as Bitcoin and the other altcoins is we may actually start to see the prices swing up higher. Now, this is all contingent on how today decides to play out. If today's candle does decide to close above this resistance, then I do think we're set to head up even higher, retesting $2,000 on Ethereum and, Bitcoin to head up even higher as well. So my main focus right now is just as a conservative trader to focus in on today's candle, see whether or not today's candle is going to stay above this resistance right here. If we can close above this resistance, which will soon be a support, I do believe we are going to be heading up even higher within, Ethereum on its 4-hour and daily. My only concern is how overextended we are in some of these cryptos. For Ethereum, looking at its 4-hour, extremely overextended on the MACD. We're not yet overbought right now on the 4-hour, but the daily shows signs of being overbought. The weekly shows signs of being extremely overextended. This is what you guys have to consider when investing into coins like Ethereum, coins like, Bitcoin, which is overextended on pretty much all these, indicators. The daily shows overextension on the and overbought on the relative strength indicator, extremely overextended on the weekly. As discussed in my trading groups and as discussed with certain individuals that I know that have been in the platform even longer than me, these are all very big red flags of potential reversal, and this is just my warning to everybody getting involved in the coins. It doesn't make sense to be buying into Bitcoin at $51,000, $52,000 and holding long term if you're not planning on just getting in and getting out really quickly. If you're not invested into just, short-term trading and holding in long, this is a very, I would say, naive time to be buying in, especially because the markets are so overextended. How much more growth can we really have within Bitcoin right now? The likelihood of Bitcoin hitting $100,000 means the current coin market cap would have to double. And for it to be $1.57 trillion right now, it would have to be closer to $3 trillion, doubling, its current investment right now, which would be insane. So a lot of people are still anticipating, $100,000 to be retested, which is very possible, but the likelihood of it doing that right now is just crazy. How much higher could we possibly go? Maybe we'll hit $60,000, but on an investment of $1,000 or $5,000, it might turn your 5 into 6, which is only $1,000 profit, which is great, yes, but the immediate reversal that could happen immediately after doing so would be so detrimental. It could turn your $6,000 immediately into $1,000 in the blink of an eye. I've experienced this in the past, and it's just my warning to you guys. If you're going to be buying into markets that are so oversaturated, instead of buying into them when they're extremely oversold, is a very risky trade. I mean, why buy into Bitcoin on its weekly when we're trading at 85 on the relative strength indicator, when you could have been buying in when we were undersold or oversold at 28 on the RSI? I mean, this is just my logic. The last time we decided to break bearish, we were trading at about 87 back in 2017 when the reversal did happen within Bitcoin. We're currently at 87 right now. So, I mean, at any given moment, we could see that immediate reversal, or we can continue to head up pumping. But I don't think we have much more room to continue to pump higher. I think we are definitely getting very close to the top right now. So just be prepared, just be warned. I only think this is a get in, get out really quick scenario. I don't think this market is primed for long-term investment as it was a few months ago. But that's pretty much just my opinion on the markets. Litecoin, the same thing applies itself, as I do believe Litecoin is more similar to XRP as it is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, we did see a quick break above resistance, but we immediately fell below the top resistance level here. So I think consolidation is definitely needed on that coin. And then to look at Bitcoin on its 4-hour, you can see it does seem like we're starting to slowly come back down. So I do think we're going to head back down a little bit lower, maybe retest 50K again, create that new higher low, and then head up even higher. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. S&P 500 looks okay, hitting kind of just this sideways stanchion or whatever, just a sideways, position in trading. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.